What's up, people? JT in the building. Yes, yes. Yeah. Today's topic is motherfucking toxic relationships. Yeah, they out here. You in one. You being extorted. You don't know what the fuck going on. You don't know what this nigga intentions is, or this woman's intention. Nigga, whatever. Okay. You can use it for masculine or feminine. Nigga is y'all. Yes. Anyways, that's a whole other video. But yeah, these toxic motherfuckers, dog, taken away from your situation. All makes all the more importance. Going your own damn way. Team out here. Fuck. Only team is you and a woman. You know how that goes. Men can't get together and get this money. Nah. Can't do that. Niggas got their own product, their own, profit margins and shit. You can't have it. And you do your best. I know you do. I know you try your best. But it's not never enough because that's a toxic motherfucker. He's poisoning you for his. He's a parasite. That's what it is. So you keep hitting him up. You keep picking him up. You keep doing everything that people need to do to stay close. You do that because he don't do none of that shit. And if you don't do none of that shit, there's a problem with you. Right? Men. Yo, in this existence that we've been placed here together as one kind of consciousness trying to find, grow to whatever, goodness and grace and all the other godly good stuff. It's a lot of bullshit. Alright. Us existing as regular beings. I'm talking about human beings. I'm talking about beings as in we have no obligation. And when you sit back and when you have no obligation and you sit back and you look at your relationships, you look at the things that has to be done in order for you to get to where you want to be, you realize it's a lot of shit that's fucked up. And you can't do it by yourself. You put yourself in these toxic relationships to gain an upper hand, but it never happens. It always seems like you're slowly dwindling away into darkness. And this is typically for single guys. This is for the single guys because you kind of have to be in one conscious state in order to really get a grasp of, or be able to look at it from a particular angle and be able to give credible information. Okay? Because there is a collective conscience of credit. Okay? That's what we kind of call truth. You know? And as men, dog, for real, having no obligation, having the freedom to be able to make the choice of where you want to lead without it having significant impact on your time here as a human being. it affecting your physical being that allows you to live. And I guess MGTOW, we kind of realize we are this conscious sitting back as the single, like, yo, we typically don't have kids, yo, we're single, so we are kind of just staring at you, these people, the other people who don't have these choices, like people with kids, people with marriages, people with obligations, people who have to have kids in order for, So that's why this small percentage of MGTOW is sitting back, looking at this shit. What the fuck is this? Reading through the papers. Sign here. Well, I'm a man. And whatever percentage of that is mine, meaning I don't care how many zeros you gotta put behind it. I am a one, so at some point, so yeah. I'm gonna put my say in. So, cast my vote. That's why I'm a MGTOW. Sitting back, looking at this shit. I mean, it's like a computer looking at reality and kind of just literally analyzing. And then when you get the results, of course you're not going to like them. Or you may love them. It's going to be one or the other. And we sitting back. And when we tell you we don't like what we see about how to invest money now, you can't do that. You can't have a relationship. You can't build a business. But you need that dollar. That's what you do need. And it is, from my point of view, turning into a motherfucking matrix. This shit is real. They're gonna have an article out on every motherfucking task that is possibly capable, because people are looking for fame. They just want to see the likes, and they want to see that people are looking at me, and I can't blame you for that, because you want to know that your voice is being heard. I understand that, but these are people who have clout in the system, who aren't really doing anything. I guess I see positive. It's built by the bad guys, for the bad guys. So you's a good guy. That wasn't exactly meant to be in the system. I mean, maybe to play a little part. Now, these toxic relationships I want to talk about. You in one, you analyze and you sit back one day and just be regular. Just be regular. I don't know what that is for you. You're either a one in front of me or you're either a zero in front of me or a zero in back of me. But we're all ones. So you sit back, you analyze these toxic relationships, financial situations, just situations in general. You sit back as a man, we look back and we see this shit. How are you going to change it? If you don't like it, how are you going to change it? What you going to just do, walk out the door? hope not, because I don't like it either. And we need a collective. And this shit is going to start it. I don't want to have to get funny with this shit, because it's real. And if I make it funny, people gonna be laughing and shit like I won't smack a bitch. And hopefully you seriously get my point, because I will go crazy over it. I'll be one of the motherfuckers like up in the Ukraine doing that nasty shit. Just let me find out enough people doing some shit. But because I don't like it either. He's sitting back in their little dollhouses, playing dollhouse and playing. We know. We see it. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Just don't come to my town with it. That's all I'm saying, dog. I don't know nothing. Because I see it. I see where it's going. I see how it's changing for the worse, even though I see good. I see this technology. I see where it can put us at the godsend. But I see where it's taking us. Nah. I ain't ready to have no kids, dog. Kids? What? This world is too fucked up right now. Just imagine, you gotta grow up with a kid. First off, you gotta teach him, you know what I mean, that there's a difference between reality and Facebook. That's a huge thing right there. Because you definitely will become out of touch. That's an easy way to fall into the system. Another thing is relationships, men and women. Actually, that's the last thing I'm going to bring up to. You got to now begin to teach children about men on men and women on women. You got to do that first. And that's another difficult task. And then, to get his PhD in life, you have to teach him about the dangers of men and women together, and the system as a whole, and how it works, and how it gets you to make bad decisions, and how it gets you to make bad investments. Because, these numbers look good, but you're not thinking about real life. You out there in that system. I know you understand. I know. We're gonna change this shit, dog. I don't know. JT, holla at the motherfucker.